Good day everyone. So today we're going to discuss about the rules on dutiable freight and insurance. First problem. Ozumaki Naruto Corp imported steels with an FOB value of $30,000. How much is the dutiable insurance? What is asked? Ask is dutiable insurance. Given is FOB, which is $30,000, and here's the solution. To get the dutiable insurance, you need to multiply FOB to the percent of the insurance. So it falls under 2% since this is just a regular shipment. So FOB times 0.02 is equal to $30,000 times 0.02 equals $600. That is our dutiable insurance, and that falls under rule number 2. Next is Suzuki Transport imported tires which arrive at the port of Zamboanga with a CFR value of $25,000. The representative presented a commercial invoice indicating the following expenses: freight at $5,000 and insurance at $500. How much is the dutiable insurance? What is asked? Dutiable insurance. Given is CFR, which is $25,000, freight, which is $5,000, insurance, which is $500, and here's the solution. So first we need to get the FOB, and to get the FOB we need to subtract CFR to freight. So CFR is $25,000 minus the freight, which is $5,000, so the FOB is $20,000. And to get the dutiable insurance, FOB times 0.02 since this is the regular shipment. So $20,000 times 0.02 equals the dutiable insurance, which is $400. That falls under rule number 2 as well. Next is Konoha Sports imported 4 head protectors which arrive at the port of Surigao with a CFR value of $30,000. A local insurance worth 50,000 pesos was provided. How much is the dutiable insurance if the freight is $5,000 and the rate of exchange is 40 pesos per $1? What is asked? Dutiable insurance. Given CFR value, which is $30,000, local insurance, which is 50,000 pesos, freight, which is $5,000, and the rate of exchange, which is 40 pesos per $1. Solution. So first we need to get the local insurance and next would be the insurance. So whichever is higher for the two, that would be the dutiable insurance. So local insurance is equal to local insurance times rate of exchange, which is 50,000 pesos divided by 40 pesos. Local insurance is $1,250. And next we need to get the insurance. So FOB, to get the FOB, we need to subtract CFR to freight. So $30,000 minus 5,000 is equal to $25,000. Insurance is equal to FOB times 2%. So $25,000 times 2% is equal to $500. So whichever is higher to the two, we need to go to the local insurance because it is $1,250. So it's higher, and this is under rule number 4. Next, Konoha Sports imported 4 head protectors which arrive at the port of Surigao with a CFR value of $30,000. A local insurance worth 50,000 pesos was provided together with a certificate and official receipt. How much is the dutiable insurance if the freight is $5,000 and the rate of exchange is 40 pesos per $1? So what is asked is dutiable insurance. Given is CFR, which is $30,000, local insurance, which is 50,000 pesos, freight is $5,000, rate of exchange is 40 pesos per $1. Here's the solution. So local insurance is equal to local insurance times rate of exchange equals 50,000 pesos divided by 40 pesos. Local insurance is $1,250. Rule number 3. So next is Department of Education imported plastic covers with a CFR value of $20,000. The original GSIS Marine Open Policy was presented amounting to 18,000 pesos. How much is the dutiable insurance if the rate of exchange is 50 pesos per $1 and the freight is $3,000? Ask is Dutiable insurance. Given is CFR, which is $20,000, GSIS, which is 18,000 pesos, freight, which is $3,000, and rate of exchange, which is 50 pesos per $1. Here's the solution. We need first to get the FOB so that we can get the insurance and the GSIS insurance as well. And whichever is higher between the two, that is our Dutiable insurance. So to get the FOB, we need to subtract CFR to freight. So $20,000 minus $3,000 equals $17,000. Insurance is equal to FOB times 2% is $17,000 times 2% equals $340. And to get the GSIS insurance, we need to divide GSIS rate to rate of exchange. So that would be 18,000 pesos divided by 50 pesos. So the GSIS is $360. So whichever is higher of the two, we need to go to the GSIS insurance, which is $360, and that falls under rule number 4. Next is Department of Education imported plastic covers with a CFR value of 25,000 pesos. The entry indicated freight charges at $4,000 and insurance at $400. How much is the Dutiable insurance if the rate of exchange is 50 pesos per $1? What is asked is Dutiable insurance. Given is CFR value of 25,000 pesos, freight is $4,000, insurance is $400, rate of exchange is 50 pesos per $1. So here's the solution. We need to compare the stated insurance on the problem, and we also need to get the insurance that we need to multiply the FOB to 2%. So whichever is higher for the two, that would be the Dutiable insurance. So the stated insurance on the problem is $400. And next, we need to get the insurance, the computed insurance. So that would be, since the given is CFR, we need to get first the FOB. So to get FOB, we need to subtract CFR to freight. 25,000 pesos minus 4,000 pesos, the FOB is $21,000. And insurance, FOB times 2%, that would be $21,000 times 0.02. The insurance would be 420, or the computed insurance is $420. So whichever is higher of the two, that is the computed insurance, which is $420. That falls under rule number 2. So next, tons of rice arrive at the port of Manila with a total CIP value of 50,000 pesos. The representative submitted the bill of lading indicating the freight charges of 4,000 pesos. On the other hand, after further perusal of the documents submitted, it was found that the freight charges and the insurance were indicated in the invoice at $4,500 and $2,500 respectively. How much is the Dutiable freight? What is asked is Dutiable freight. The given is the CIP with a value of $50,000, bill of lading freight, which is 4,000 pesos, and the invoice freight, which is $4,500. Oh, by the way, bill of lading freight is $4,000 rather, and the invoice freight is $4,500 as well. Insurance is equal to $2,500. Solution, we need to compare the bill of lading freight and the voice or the invoice freight indicated in the problem, and whichever is higher, that would be our Dutiable freight. So the bill of lading freight is $4,000 and the invoice freight is $4,500. So we need to go to the invoice freight, which is $4,500, and that is higher compared to the bill of lading freight, so that falls under rule number 2 as well. Next, Minato imported suits with an FOB value of $25,000, which arrived at the subport of Dumaguete. How much is the Dutiable freight if the shipment has a gross weight of 2,500 kilograms, subject to GCR rate of 55 cents per kilogram? So what is asked is Dutiable freight. Given is FOB, which is $25,000. GCR rate is 55 cents per kilogram. Gross weight is 2,500 kilograms. So solution, we need to get here the GCR freight. To get the GCR freight, we need to multiply the gross weight to the GCR freight. So the gross weight is 2,500 kilograms and the GCR rate is 55 cents. So that is $2,500 multiplied to 55 cents. The GCR freight is $1,375, and that is under rule number 5. That is our dutiable freight. Next is Minato imported suits with an FOB value of $25,000. The insurance and freight charges indicated in the entry are $400 and $1,000 respectively. How much is the dutiable freight if the shipment has a gross weight of $2,500? 2,500 kilograms, subject to GCR rate of 55 cents per kilogram. What is asked is dutiable freight. Given is the FOB, which is $25,000. Insurance is $400. Freight is $1,000. Gross weight is 2,500 kilograms. GCR rate is 55 cents per kilogram. And the indicated, we need to compare whichever is higher between the SAD freight indicated in the problem and the computed GCR freight. So the SAD freight indicated in the problem is $1,000, and to get the GCR freight, we need to multiply the gross weight to the GCR rate. So that would be 2,500 kilograms times 55 cents times 70%. So the GCR freight is $962.50. So whichever is higher of the two, we need to go to the indicated SAD freight on the problem, which is $1,000. That falls under rule number 6. And next is a shipment of 2x40 STZ frozen tuna from Hong Kong arrive in port of Cebu. Its CFR value is $55,000. How much is the dutiable freight if the insurance is $1,500 and the freight indicated in the bill of lading is $3,100, supported with a certification from the shipping lines? So bear in mind that this problem is supported, the bill of lading the freight bill of lading indicated in the problem is supported with a certification from the shipping line. So what is asked is dutiable freight. The given is the CFR value to $55,000. Bill of lading freight is $3,100, supported with a certification. Insurance is $1,500. So solution, that is automatic bill of lading freight indicating on the problem, which is $3,100, because it is with a certification. That falls under rule number 10. So our dutiable freight here is the $3,100. Next, a shipment of 2x40 STC frozen tuna from Hong Kong arrive in port of Cebu. Its CFR value is 55,000 pesos. $55,000. How much is the dutiable freight if the insurance is $1,500 and the freight indicated in the bill of lading is $3,100? So what is asked is dutiable freight. Given is CFR 55,000 pesos. $55,000. Bill of lading freight is $3,100. Insurance is $1,500. So the solution, we need to compare the bill of lading freight indicated in the problem and the rougher freight. So the bill of lading freight is indicated in the problem is $3,100, and to get the rougher freight, we need to multiply it to 1,600, since the 1,600 is a standard fee to the or the standard rate for those 1x40 STC van that arrive or that came from Hong Kong. So since this is 2x40 STC frozen tuna and this is from Hong Kong, that would be multiplied by 2. So 2,000 times 1,000, 2 times 1,600 is equal to the rougher freight, which is $3,200. So whichever is higher, we need to go to the rougher freight, which is $3,200. That falls under rule number 10. Next, Sakura Flower Shop has an importation of 3x20 STC assorted plastic pots with a CFR value of $54,000, which arrive at the port of Zamboanga from port of Guangzhou, and bill of lading indicated freight charges at $4,000. How much is the dutiable freight if the insurance is $1,000? So what is asked is dutiable freight. The given is the CFR, which given is the CFR, which is $54,000 and a 3x20 STC, and bill of lading freight indicated on the problem is $4,000. Insurance is $1,000. So whichever is higher to the indicated bill of lading freight in the problem and the rougher freight. So 1.3 is a standard rate for those 1x20 van or STC. That would be the standard rougher rates that came from a Guangzhou. So since this is 3x20 STC, we need to multiply that by 3. So 3 times $1,300. So the rougher freight is equal to $3,900. So whichever is higher, we need to go to the bill of lading freight indicated in the problem, since that is $4,000, and that falls under rule number 10 as well. Next is National Food Authority imported rice sacks with FOB value of $20,000. How much is the dutiable freight if the local insurance premium is 30,500 pesos, while the freight in the bill of lading is $2,200, and the rate of exchange is 50 pesos per $1? So what is asked is dutiable freight. The given is the FOB value of $20,000, local insurance, which is 30,500 pesos. Bill of lading freight is $2,200. Rate of exchange is 50 pesos per $1. Solution, we need to compare the bill of lading freight indicated on the problem and the CFR freight. So the bill of lading freight indicated on the problem is $2,200. And to get the CFR freight, we need first to have the CFR. In order to get the CFR, we just simply added FOB to the BL freight. So that would be $20,000 plus $2,200. The CFR would be $22,200. To get CFR freight, we need to have CFR multiplied by 10%. So that would be $22,200 times 0.10. That would be the CFR freight, which is $2,220, whichever is higher for the two. We need to go to the CFR freight, which is $2,220, and that is under rule number 9. Next, Trinade Trading imported 20 cartons of medicine kits with FCA value of $30,000. Insurance and freight charges were indicated in the entry as follows: $600 and $895. Each carton weighs 5 kilograms and measures 0.3 meter times 0.5 meter times 0.3 meter. How much is the dutiable freight if the IATA rate is $8.50 per kilogram? So what is asked is dutiable freight. The given is the FCA, which is $30,000, insurance, which is $600, freight, which is $895, 20 cartoons and 5 kilograms per cartoon, and then 0.3 meter times 0.5 meter times 0.3 meter, and the IATA rate, which is $8.50 per kilogram. So solution, we need to compare the SAD freight indicated in the problem and the IATA freight. So SAD freight indicated in the problem is $895, and to get the IATA freight, we need to get the actual weight and the volume weight. So that would be, the actual weight is 5 kilograms times 20 cartoons, since that is 5 kilograms per cartoon. So the actual weight is equal to 100 kilograms. And the volume weight, we need to multiply 0.3 meter times 0.5 meter times 0.3 meter divided by 0.006, that would be the standard formula, times 20 cartoons. The volume weight is 150 kilograms, so we need to choose the volume weight, or we need to use the volume weight, which is 150 kilograms. And to get the IATA freight, we need to multiply 150 kilograms times the IATA rate, which is $8.50, times 70% or 0.70. IATA freight is equal to $892.50. So whichever is higher, we need to go to the SAD freight since it is $895, which is higher compared to IATA freight, and that falls under rule number 8. Next, Konoha Trading imported headgears that arrive at NAIA with CIP value of $25,000. How much is the freight if the insurance is 2% of the FCA and the freight is 20% of the FCA? So what is asked here is the freight. The given is the CIP, which is $25,000, insurance, which is 2% of the FCA, and the freight, which is 20% of the FCA. So first thing that we need to do here is to get the FCA. In order to get the FCA, we need to divide CIP to 1.22. 1.22 because it came from the 1 as per 100% for FOB plus 20% of the FCA, which is 0.20, which is the freight, which is 0.20, plus the 2% of the FCA, which is the insurance, and that would be plus 0.02, so a total of 1.22. So $25,000 divided by 1.22 equals our FCA, which is $20,491.80. And since the ask here is freight, so we can get the freight by using by multiplying FCA to 20%, since the given here is the freight is 20% of the FCA. So the FCA is $20,491.80 multiplied by 20%, that would be $4,098.36. That would be our freight. So again, the freight is $4,098.36. Next, Ino Trading imported plastic flower pots from China with CIF value of $18,000. How much is the insurance of the freight if 10% of the FOB? So what is asked is the insurance. Given is the CIF, which is $18,000. Freight, which is 10% of the FOB. And here's the solution. First, we need to get the FOB, and in order to get the FOB, we need to divide CIF to 1.12. Why 1.12? It's because 1 from the FOB, which is 100%, plus the freight, which is 10% of the FOB, plus 2% for the insurance. So that is why it is 1.12. So FOB is equal to $18,000 divided by 1.12 is equal to $16,071.43. That would be our FOB. And to get the insurance, we need to multiply FOB to 2%. So $16,071.43 multiplied by 2%, that would be $321 and 4286, or we will round that off to $321.43. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Hope that you've learned something on my discussion, and God bless always.